Welcome back to another episode of RefGuess. This one is brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook. Today, I'm bringing back a theme from last year, a theme that I really enjoyed. It's active MLB managers. Most of them played ball in Major League Baseball at some point in their career. So let's see how our players do, knowing that there's only a pool of 30 players to choose from with some careers that they might not recognize. Here's easy mode.
I'll blind guess the theme after seeing the player. Okay. Let's see. Cincinnati Reds. I'm an infielder. Okay, so I know who this is. What is this, current managers?
Yeah, active managers.
I think I talk to this guy really often. Send a lot of emails. All-star. He has a 3-homer game in the bag. That 04 season where he hurts his knee and they trade for A-Rod. And also because he hurt his knee and was really honest about how he did it, he becomes Yankee manager.
The next time that Jimmy and Jake talk to this guy, they got to rip him apart.
I mean, enough's enough.
I mean, come on, like...
You keep letting them off so goddamn
throwing
easy.
softball questions here. I mean, Jesus.
Come on. I've been staring at this guy's baseball reference page so much recently because now that we do a sponsored trivia clip on the Boone episode every single week, we need to come up with like a new trivia question about him.
Cincinnati. Okay, Aaron Boone.
Boone? Oh, Aaron. Famous homer. Famous injury, too. This is Aaron Boone.
This is Aaron Boone.
Aaron Boone.
It's Aaron Boone.
Yeah, because he tore his ACL playing basketball
right? Yeah.
and he did, and Cashman said I thought he was like a really responsible guy because he didn't lie about it.
Yeah.
My friend. Great baseball family.
Yankees manager. Nice guy. Go check out the Talkin Yanks episodes.
Thank you so much to the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's episode of RefGuess. Right now, you can use promo code JMBaseball, bet $5 on any wager, and win $150 in bonus bets instantly. If you watch this channel a lot, you know about that offer. What you might not know is that every Tuesday, you can compete in the Jomboy Media DFS Fantasy League. Set your own lineup of players playing that night, accrue points based on their performance, and have a shot to win cash prizes against myself and all the other Jomboy Media coworkers that you see on this channel. It's a fun way to get involved, and it's all hosted by DraftKings. So download their app right now, use promo code JMBaseball when you do, bet $5, win $150 in bonus bets because it's a sweet deal. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's episode of RefGuess. Now let's see who the medium player is.
All right, medium.
This is Sweet Lou Whitaker.
Not a manager.
All right, this is the manager. Tampa Bay Rays, then went to Oakland. Ooh, you had a good career. See, this is too early because I was going to say Rocco Baldelli because he was one of my favorite Devil Rays. He got hurt. He did not have this long of a career, though. This guy just recently became a manager then.
Oh, we're already a manager? It's not that guy on the Cubs, David Ross.
He was in the last one.
Is that who it is, David Ross?
Yeah, but he got fired.
Oh, that's right. They have counsel now. So interesting thing about this guy is that he missed the entire 2018 season. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Passed away.
No, he came back to life.
Starting in Tampa, we're heading to Oakland. Late breakout at 30 years old, back-to-back All-Star teams. I knew there was, if it's who I think it is, I knew about one. I didn't know it was back-to-back.
Ooh, recently retired. Did not know this guy made 2 All-Star teams back-to-back. Good for him. Just like, I feel like everyone in baseball loves this guy. With like good reason. Pretty cool that like he was always like kind of just like the lovable backup catcher and like, did the intentional talk stuff, all that. Hit a homer in his last game, immediately got the manager job, and his team is rolling now. Hopefully still by the time you guys are watching this. That would suck if the Guardians went like 0-30 between now and when this video gets posted.
This guy's in Oakland, catcher. It's Cleveland's manager. I don't know. Let me get away from that. 2-time All-Star. What playoff runs did you have? Oh, you had one with Oakland, I think. No. This guy's a catcher.
Yeah, if he ran for president, he would have my vote.
I don't know what that means.
If he ran for president, he would have my vote.
Why?
I would vote for him.
Why? No reason why?
I would vote for him.
See, the one guy I'm kind of thinking about.
So you wouldn't vote for him?
I'm trying to figure out who this is, Yali, and then I'll tell you yes or no whether. The one guy I'm thinking about, I don't know why I don't remember him catching. I feel like I remember him as a DH.
All right, let's lock in. So we were good as an Oakland player. All right, so what positions did we play? It's always the catchers.
I'm gonna say if this guy ran for president, I would vote for him. He would have my vote.
Oh, I get the I get the this guy actually was pretty good for the Athletics. He had a relevant, prevalent MLB The Show card. Is he a switch hitter or a lefty?
He is a lefty.
This is Jason Vogt. What? This is Jason Vogt. VOGH?
The last name you're nailing.
Jason? Steven.
Oh, God. I believe in Steven Vogt.
When there's some bouncing around, having fun, makes it back to Oakland. Those numbers were a little better that last year, but whatever. Who cares? Really good dude. Everybody in the world likes him. Steven Vogt.
But this guy's been awesome. Steven Vogt.
Is this Cleveland's manager, Stephen Vogt?
Steven Vogt.
Yeah.
What a little late career, man. Give me his Bay Area only stats, you know?
Yes! That counts.
That counts. You had the right idea.
What manager is
You
he?
said Vogt. He's the manager of the Cleveland Guardians.
Oh, the man, Torey Lovello.
Did he play?
What?
He played, right?
Oh, jolly.
Oh, I want to get hard so bad right now.
Hard mode. Miss you, Dan.
All right. Let's get hard.
All right, it's the hard one.
You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Cardinals player. Left field. Oh, it becomes pretty utility.
This is an outfielder. 11 years, spent time in St. Louis, well, all time in St. Louis. I'm going to remember this guy as a Cardinal. Went to the Doyer to play everywhere. Oh my God, he played everywhere for the Dodgers, bro. 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 9. Well, not really. He just played outfield and second base. Second base?
Ooh, kooky one. Cardinal for a while. Dodgers. Second baseman. Was a Cardinal second baseman for a while.
What the hell's 49H?
Means he played second, right field, and was a pinch hitter.
All right, so we're really relevant as a St. Louis Cardinal. Played a lot of games in the late 2000s, 2010s. 2011 World Series champion. We just never hit home runs.
No, that's not what we do.
This person played in the bigs for the Cardinals from 05 to 12. Dodgers, 2 years with the Reds. Person play a lot. This is like a utility player from the late 2000s Cardinals team. 2 years with the Reds too, huh?
This guy was a guy that was on the fantasy waiver wire a lot, had some position eligibility. You know you get some hits. You're just like, what else am I going to get, though?
If it's who I think it is, I wouldn't have thought of these Reds years, but he probably doesn't think of them. But a long-time Cardinal, parts of 8 seasons for the Cardinals. That's cool. I think they give him that bench coach opportunity. Well, actually, he had some time with the Padres before that even, I think. Now his exact path is a little confusing.
NL guy. Why did he play so few games in the beginning of his career? This guy played with Pujols. And this guy's a manager. These are all active managers?
All active managers.
This guy is a manager now. 2015 was the final year of his career. I should know this guy. It would be ironic if he was an AL manager. I think he stood in the NL. 2008 was a good year for you, bro. 2009 too. Back-to-back good years. Not in the power department, but hitting-wise. Who are you? Who are you? What outfielder became a manager? And then played second base? That's so random. I'm trying to see what stands out for him so that it could jog my memory somewhere. Hits doubles and is an outfielder. It's not really a high strikeout guy.
This is the first one that's not coming to mind for me, immediately, which is how hard mode is supposed to go. Oh, this guy had a squirrel run across home plate during one of his playoff at-bats, and it sparked like a whole, when the Cardinals won the World Series that year. It was like the rally squirrel, go Cardinals.
Oh, Penik's a rough watch in this one.
Who is he talking to?
Amplifying a YouTube comment that does exist or doesn't exist yet.
Second base and left field, huh? In 2007, I see why he ended up being he stayed in there. Had to have been a really good defender, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh. I should know this. See, now I have a face, but I don't have a name now.
I can't get this guy's name. And I feel like once I hear it, I'm going to get upset. I don't know who this is.
Jolly, two videos in a row now. And this is a sentence that I've said quite often, and Jack's going to hear me say it too, as he walks into the room, and please show yourself on the camera. Jack, I can't get hard. 2 weeks in a row now.
Manager of the Marlins, Skip Schumaker.
I think this is Skip Schumaker.
And he has a very fun name to say. I used to think his last name was Schumaker, like the profession, but it's not. It's Schumaker, which probably derived from the same thing if I had to guess.
Yeah, I'd guess.
Feels like a safe bet. But Skip Schumaker.
Is it Skip Schumaker? That's what it is.
The guy who's literally named
Skip.
manager. I mean, Penik, if I'm trying to get my manager's attention, what's like a nickname I would say?
Hey, Skip.
I thought that would make it quick.
Skipper. Skipness. Jason.
Jason Skip.
Jason Skipness.
No, Penik, we were looking for Skip Schumaker, manager of the Miami Marlins.
Skip. Nice career.
This guy manages the Miami Marlins. And
See,
his
that's
name
the one team I was trying to
means
think of.
manager. Looking for Skip Schumaker.
Skip Schumaker. That's a Cardinal.
I wonder if he's still going to be the Marlins manager by the time
Definitely
this
not.
comes out. Probably not.
By the time this comes out.
By the time this comes, like, he might. I wonder if at a certain point he'll give them a nudge and be like,
If
"Hey,
they
let
just,
me
like,
let me go
sell-
manage a Major League Baseball team."
I mean, a team should hire him next year. No trivia. Here's your very hard mode. Best of luck to you.
No trivia this week. The one time last place can get a bonus. You're hitting me with a very
I'm
hard.
hitting you with a very hard.
That's
with 2
insane.
points. Turn it over. Look at all that Phillies time.
Oh, that doesn't help me. You don't realize that doesn't help me. You don't
I
realize.
don't know what to tell you, boss.
Guys, starting Cardinals, infield to Cleveland to Seattle, Giants, Phillies. No, it's not Gabe Kapler. No, it's not Craig Counsell.
Okay, a bit of a utility infielder, bounced around a lot. Also a current Major League manager, I'm assuming. Okay, let's go team by team. We already knocked off 3. A lot didn't play. Let's see. Brandon Hyde did not have the body type to be a second baseman. No. Not Boone. Schneider. John Schneider also not the body type to be a middle infielder.
2006 was in Philly and Milwaukee.
So his playing days are some time ago. It's probably not Aaron Boone again. Bochy's old, but not this, but older than this. So I just cycled through all the guys that every name that just popped in my head are guys that I know didn't play. Not Rocco. This isn't going to be your Kevin Cash. He had a Yankee stint. This guy was in his 30s in the 2000s.
Not Cash. He was a catcher. Is that all the AL East teams? Cora. Nope. Not Grifol. Not Quattraro. Not. I'm just going every single team. This is going to make for an awesome content. Not Baldelli, not Hinch, not Hinch. I feel like I would know this guy from the 01 Mariners, if anything. The first name that's come to mind as like this could be this guy is Scott Service, but I think Scott Service was a catcher.
I think I know who this is. I think I expected this to be the hard one.
Saying I've gone soft?
No, well, yes. And I could be wrong. I mean, I should double check this.
Played third base for the Phillies for 3 years before we went ahead and... Okay, all right. You know what? This is Chad Bell.
Try again.
Chad something Bell.
I always get Pirates guy lost. I never know who he is. Stinks. Met him once. Nice. Don't have David Bell in that mix. Maybe I should. Not Vogt. Not Rocco. AJ Hinch was a catcher. Don't think Bomel's involved. He was managing. I think even during some of these years. I think I've narrowed it down to 2 guys, but I'm thinking about the Pirates manager who I never remember his name. I'm thinking about David Bell.
Not Espada, Kotze, not Ron Washington, not Bochy. Okay, Service is the only AL guy that I think like maybe. Not Mendoza, not Snitker, not Rob Thompson, not Schumacher. We just did him. The Nationals, not Davey Martinez. Central, not Ross, definitely not David Ross. Not Craig Counsell. I don't think it's Pat Arnold. I don't
Murphy.
know. Pat Murphy. Who's Pat Arnold?
Matt Arnold is their GM.
Oh, wow. Look at me. I don't think it's Pat Murphy. David Bell. Could be David Bell. David Bell and Service are the 2 that are sticking out so far. Not Derek Shelton, I don't think. Marmol. Dave Roberts. No. Bob Melvin. No. Padres hired someone new this offseason that I'm forgetting. Not Bud Black. Not Torrey. Who the hell did the Padres hire this offseason? Schilt. That's who they hired.
When you originally said the theme,
Yeah.
you think about guys that had careers, because a lot of the managers didn't have crazy careers,
Right.
not to be offensive to anyone. In my head, this guy played for a while, but I also blank on his career, but also third base is one of my favorite positions. That, I normally have a pretty good log on this.
You're 50% of the way there.
It's in my head. He hit a triple, or not a triple. Does he? He has the last cycle for the Phillies.
Yeah.
He has the last cycle for the Phillies. I just got it. That's
You got half of it.
Is it Eric Bell? Eric Bell? Is that right? I'm having one of those like Mike Bell. Who? Why am I brain farting? This one I actually have, and I still can't get the guy's name right. I know fun facts about his career, and I can't say his name.
Every white guy name in the book.
'Cause I feel like I've ruled out. I should have Phillies third baseman from 05, 06 better. He's a Phillies infielder. It's my guy. On the 02 Giants. Predates Pedro Feliz. I'd really love to nail this.
I think it's either Pat Murphy or Scott Service. This guy spending that much time in Seattle is going to make me get Service. If it's not him, I don't think I was getting this. Scott Service is the guess.
I could be wrong. Those Seattle years are throwing me off just a little bit, but the Philly years bring me back. Is this David Bell?
Playing this long numbers is good. You got to be kind of fiery. I'll say David Bell.
Bell, Chris Bell, Mike Bell, Chad Bell, Bell,
Keep doing white guy names. This is fun. This is fun. I like it.
John Bell, Dan Bell,
So close.
Dave Bell.
David Bell is correct.
David Bell. It finally
you got the
came
more important
to me.
part, which was Bell, so I'll give it to you.
I had a career fun fact. I win.
He made Major League history in 2004 by joining his grandfather, Gus Bell, as the first grandfather-grandson combo to hit for the cycle.
Yes.
That's
wild.
wild.
I remember that cycle because I was in my living room with a hacky sack entertaining myself. I remember it vividly. It's a moment from my childhood. I was
the last
pitching to
cycle.
the cushions.
That's crazy.
I was pitching to the cushions on my couch.
It is David Bell. Nicely done. Ooh. An appropriate amount of deliberation, I guess, because you got the right answer in the end.
Okay.
No hezzy either.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this is looking at this is a unique career.
It's not Scott Service.
Damn, who is it? Someone whose name I said.
It wasn't Pat Murphy either.
Okay.
It was David Bell.
Oh, it was David Bell.
Yeah.
I mixed up the NL Central guy that I was confusing him with. Because I think Service was Houston.
Well, bravo to Jake, BBD, and Shelfy. His first 5-point outing in a very long time. I think it's been 2 months since he's done that. He needed it real bad, so shout out to him. Max, unable to get David Bell on the very hard mode, so he loses 2 points there. Jake opens up his lead in first place once again. He's got 80 points on the season compared to Max's 76. We're 20 episodes into season 2 of RefGuess, which means there's 100 points on the table. Jake's already got 80 of them. He's firmly in first place, so he's done great this year. And thank you to you for watching all our RefGuess episodes this year. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next Thursday for another one.